Every Remembrance Day, we pause to remember the men who bravely fought and who carried Canada from colony to nation through courage, sacrifice, and victory. No one embodied that transformation more than General Sir Arthur Currie. Before the war, Currie was not a professional soldier. He was a school teacher and a realtor from Victoria, BC, serving in the local militia. But he had something rare: intellect, integrity, and the belief that preparation saves lives. When the First World War broke out, Currie immediately volunteered. A natural leader and tactician, he rose quickly through the ranks. By 1917, he commanded the Canadian Corps, over 100,000 men fighting in the mud in France. This was the first time the Canadians would be sectioned off into their own corps, as opposed to mixed with the British, and led by a fellow Canadian at that. At Vimy Ridge, he refused to gamble with lives. Currie insisted that every soldier memorize the terrain, every platoon rehearse the assault, and every artillery gun fire by the clock. On April 9th, 1917, the Canadians attacked, and they took the ridge where French and British armies had failed for years. It was more than a victory, it was a birth. The Canadian forces, led by a Canadian commander, began to develop their own unique military culture, and to see themselves as distinct from the European forces. Following the decisive victory at Vimy, Currie was promoted to Lieutenant General and assumed command of the entire Canadian Corps. Currie's men went on to break German lines at Amiens and Cambrai, and in the 100 days that ended the war. He was criticized for being cold, but his soldiers knew why. He cared too deeply to be reckless. Sir Arthur Currie showed the world what Canadians were capable of: intelligence, discipline, and quiet determination. He was seen by both sides as one of the most effective generals throughout the entire Great War. And he didn't just command an army, he commanded the respect of a nation finding its identity and courage. This Remembrance Day, remember the man who proved Canada could lead, not just fall. Remember General Sir Arthur Currie, the man who forged a nation in the fires of war. Long live Canada.